everyone, it's Katie and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be reacting to my old competition routines. Now, if you guys wanted to know, I started competing back, I was going to get the date up, but I can't remember. I started competing back just before my 12th birthday, so that would have been back in like 2011. So I've been competing for a long time, and quite a lot of the competitions I've forgotten what happened and where I placed and stuff. So today I'm going to be going back through them, also to show you guys how much I've progressed over the years. So let's go! Press record. So the first video that I'm going to be reacting to is my first ever competition, which the date was the 5th of May 2011 supposedly. So back then when we competed, you had to start at the bottom and qualify your way through all the way up. Now you can just go in at whatever level that you like. So if you're wondering why the first couple of videos are going to be the same routine, it's because I had to wait until I qualified up to the next level, basically, which was your score based. Okay, so this is the first one. I remember being really surprised in this competition because, oh, the quality on the video is so bad. I'm so sorry. I just remember being quite surprised because I'd actually done well. I remember not feeling nervous or anything, although this first bit's quite embarrassing. So in gymnastics, the judge puts their hand up when you present / salute, whatever you want to call it. In trampolining, that doesn't happen. They just call out your name. So I'm looking around, my coach is going, yeah, you can go. But, you know, you'll see. I didn't realise that you could just go once they said your name. So I stood there waiting for a judge to put up their arm. Okay, so the first move is a half twist front drop. There's a straddle jump, there's a full twist, then a pike jump. Back drop, half twist feet. Wow, I didn't line out anything. Tuck jump, half twist, front somersault. So yeah, clearly because I'd never done a trampoline competition before, I didn't really know what to expect. So I just sort of went with the flow. The next competition is exactly the same routine, but it was a couple of months later. I remember this competition being awful. So the first competition I came like 4th and was really close to the qualifying score. This one I was miles away. It really didn't go well. If you look, well, you may not even be able to tell because the quality's so bad. But now on my backdrop half twist feet, oh, I was so wobbly. I didn't even know what I was doing. The routine was all over the place. But look how little I am as a 12-year-old. I even had little bunchies. Okay, next competition. So I didn't actually upload it, obviously, on YouTube when I qualified up to the next level. But clearly I didn't really upload anything back then. So this competition was in Brentwood by the looks of it. And clearly I did well because I'm holding a trophy before the routines even started. Okay, so this was the competition. I remember now. I remember being really proud on this competition because I think I've won. So tap back, seat drop, half twist feet. I remember being, oh, it's buffering. Oh, here we go. Tuck back, I'm not a tuck back. Right, and then a front drop in the middle of the routine. I remember doing really well. Sorry, I'm rambling. This was the competition that I qualified from this level, which is the next level on, up to the next level. Wow, look how blonde my hair is. Okay. So I remember getting really good scores. You're probably not be able to see what they are because they're so far away and the quality is not that great. It's crazy really to think, oh, 7 7s. Oh, it's buffering again. 7 9, 8 2. Go on, Katie. Yeah, so I just hugged my coach. Clearly I was proud of what I did. Okay, let's just get on to the next routine, if it will let me. Here we go. It's the same routine twice, guys, basically. Because back then, your routines were the same. You just had to make sure you did them well twice. So, woo, go Katie. I remember being really proud of this competition. So then at the end of the video, which it really keeps buffering, you can see that I won. And apparently I got a score of 49.4, which actually isn't really that good. And I graded, apparently. Cool. Right, let's go on to the next one. Don't want to look at any more of that. Okay, so this next video is me competing for the next level up for the first time. I can't even remember this competition. The quality of the camera isn't getting any better either. So we'll see how it goes. This this routine that you're about to see, not this specific one, but the actual routine, the skills, I had such trouble with this routine. So in the middle, I do a tuck back somersault and then another tuck back somersault, but in the second tuck back somersault, that straight back was actually quite good. So now I do a tuck back somersault and then I do a tuck back somersault onto my bum. That connection, shortly after this competition probably, I absolutely hated it because I'd landed on my head doing it. So there was for a long time that I wouldn't actually do it, and we didn't know if I'd ever be able to actually complete the routine. And obviously you couldn't go up to the next level until you'd done the routine, and it was just shocking because I landed on my head and then I would never do it. So I literally probably only ever did it when I competed. So I did compete E, which is this level, for quite a while. My straight backs were good back then. I'm quite proud of myself. And I'd learned to line out. At least my straddles were lined out. And I'm actually quite close to the cross, which is good. I don't know where I came in this competition. Where did I come in this competition? 7th out of 13, apparently. And apparently I only qualified 3 weeks before for that competition, so it's not bad for me. Hey? Okay. So I'm now going to move on to the very last grade E competition, which would have been, it's going to be the same routine again, but this would have been the last time that I competed this. I assumed I qualified at this competition up to the next level. The camera quality is slightly better. I can only assume I qualified because the next video is D, which was the next level up. So I can only assume I qualified. That actually wasn't too bad. Look how young everyone looks in this. I look quite young. Oh, I even got a hug. How cute. Okay, we're not too fussed about the scores. Let's just get on to the routine because you guys probably don't care about the scores. And I must have also done well at this competition because oh, my straight back got worse from the competition before. Oh, I got a different routine. Okay. Okay, so maybe you could change your second routine and make it harder at this point. So in this level, you must have been able to do another routine on your second one because I've just changed it. I've done a different routine. I couldn't quite tell you why. I don't remember the old. Oh, I'm shaking someone's hand. I won a medal, a trophy, sorry. my auntie. Oh, I came first. Wow, okay, that's quite good for me. Because I'm not that great, to be honest. Okay, first grade D competition. I'm going to show you guys this. Right. Now, I don't get embarrassed very easily. But before I start the video, okay, this competition, I had to have a certain requirement for the routine. First time I was going to compete a fullback. Routine and training going absolutely fine. I remember this competition so vividly. Got to the competition and in the warm-up, my routine starts with a straight back somersault into a full twisting back somersault. Everyone in the warm-up, minus a couple, went good until one where I went flying across the trampoline. This is my first routine. I don't get embarrassed very easily, but I remember being so embarrassed. Look, straight back, full. I landed, my back was like, blah, and I fell over. I remember being so embarrassed. I think I even cried because it hurt. So in the second routine, we took out the full twisting back and put a pike jump in instead. Interestingly, I think I actually went to the hospital because I couldn't breathe very well after it. There we go. So we did pike jump, straddle jump. Oh my goodness, my form is atrocious. So here we go, I'm linking quite a few somersaults, big step for me. An interesting 3/4 front. Why I just did a ball out instead of a Barani ball out. Yeah. So apparently I was still 14 when that happened. Not really sure. Okay, so now we're going to go to my final grade D competition. which was my 3rd grade D competition. Now, so I remember this competition because my mum and my coach told me that this was not a competition that I could qualify up to the next level for, so I couldn't grade at this competition up. So I just went into this competition thinking, oh great, it's just a normal competition. I think it was like an open competition, so anybody could compete from like across the country, rather than it just being sort of like a regional type thing. So I remember just going in and being like, yeah, cool, I'm just going to compete. So I did well because the pressure was off basically. I just jumped how I would normally do. As you'll see at the end, oh, straight back, what's my routine? Straddle, really bad straddle. Pipe back, pipe barani, that got better, pipe jump. Tuck back, tuck barani, average. Tuck jump, odd. Oh, I learnt a barani ball out, so I'd actually twisted it, okay. So that was my... Oh, Holly, I remember her. Okay, this is my 2nd routine. So I'm going to guess I'm going to do the same thing again. I don't know why the camera quality is still shocking, because at this point I probably did have a HD camera. Clearly I didn't take it to the competition. Let's have a look. So the routines weren't too bad actually. So anyway, I did the routines, they were alright. And then I came 3rd, I think. So not only did you have to get the score. Oh no, hang on. So with grade D, you had to come in the top 2 and get a score. Now what happened was I came 3rd, so you're thinking, how did she get qualified? The girl that came 2nd wasn't actually from our region, supposedly. I think that's what happened. So I then basically bumped up to 2nd place grading wise, and I qualified up to the next level. But I didn't actually find that out until ages after. Look at me in cameras. So I didn't find that until a little bit afterwards. So I didn't even know I could qualify, and I qualified. So I remember being really annoyed that nobody told me that I was allowed to qualify, but it was also probably the coolest thing ever, because I then qualified up to C, which is national level. So guys, I realised how long this video has gone on for. It's going to be about 22 minutes. So I've decided that I'm going to do two different videos. So this is the end of the first part. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you guys come back on Tuesday, I will be uploading the second part, which is where I sort of react to the more recent competitions I did. See you guys next week. Bye.